All right, Last Chance Kitchen in a pickle. This is Katiana and Kat. Apparently, Katiana goes by Kat, but they couldn't have her as Kat because there's another Kat, Kat Turner. And so they decided to call her Katiana, which we learned on the Pack Your Knives Substack premium feed. I did an interview, sat down with Kat Turner after a few episodes of the show. She was amazing. It was great talking to her. She had some great stories, some behind the scenes stuff. And one of the behind the scenes stuff, if you watch this week's episode of Last Chance Kitchen, you find out that Kat and Katiana they're next door neighbors. They live on the same cross street in LA. They didn't know each other before Top Chef. They were neighbors, literal neighbors, same name, same job, same notoriety, like big time chefs in LA. And they didn't know each other. And now they're head to head in Last Chance Kitchen, where Tom Colicchio says, hey, here is a whole assortment, a whole buffet line of pickled jars full of veggies and stuff. And you get to pick 3 for your little Last Chance Kitchen dish, but you're going to pick 3 for your opponent. And since they kind of know each other, they kind of run in the same circles, quite literally live on the same street, I think that they were a little soft on each other. Here were the 3 ingredients that Kat got from Katiana: asparagus, cherry peppers, and green beans. I don't think that's very hard. You got these long string beans, like the long asparagus, and of course, cherry peppers. Like, I kind of feel like that's doable. And then Katiana gets beets, cocktail onions, which are very powerful flavor, and sweet banana peppers. Again, I don't feel like are very difficult ingredients. And I kind of feel like if these 2 chefs did not know each other, they did not live on the same street, did not cook in the same town, and they didn't have the same name, I kind of feel like they would get kind of their talons out. They would get their claws out on this one. But Kat does a tempura pickled asparagus with pickled shrimp, corn relish, and this celery root puree. That the one mistake happened was she hammered the shrimp. She forgot about it and overcooked the shrimp. She chopped it up. And she says it right off the bat. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I should have not put that in the dish. If it's not good, and I know it's not good, leave it off and just keep it as an asparagus tempura with this corn succotash or corn relish, and leave it at that. It was still very good. But Katiana wins with her vacuum sealed salmon with this beet sauce that turns it bright pink on the outside. And she had this gribiche tartar sauce with onion and pickle. It looked awesome. Tom Colicchio looked at him. He's like, these are both really great, but the shrimp was rubbery, and that's going to send you home, Kat. Sorry to see you go, Kat. I felt like you should have had a longer stay on this program. It hurts me a little bit to see like someone like Paula or Lana or some of these that haven't won an episode or won a quickfire still on the program. Because Kat, like I think you deserved a better end of the stick. I don't think I said that right. You got the short end of the stick, and I think you deserve better. But Kat goes home. Katiana moves on to face Henry in Last Chance Kitchen. They will probably return after, I suppose, in a couple of weeks. So we got a couple more rounds before they re-enter the competition. Henry is joining Katiana. I drafted Katiana number 1 overall in my fantasy draft, which you can listen to that in the archives. Go to packyourknives.com, subscribe. If you want to become a paid subscriber, you've got my Amy Schneider interview from the Jeopardy icon, the legend, who was on Top Chef recently with Michael Cera. She's on the pod. We got Carly Levitz, who's doing great work breaking down the stats of Top Chef on packyourknives.com. Also, if you want to listen, we do another great interview with, we got a few great interviews up there that if you listen, great. If you watch these episodes, but if you want the full package, all the analysis, go to packyourknives.com and check it out. Sarah Bradley also in our premium interviews at packyourknives.com. Thanks so much for watching this Last Chance Kitchen bonus episode here. And I will talk to you next week to break down Henry versus Katiana.